So 157 for Tom. Can't find the treble 19, so it won't go this time. 78 required. He does find the treble 18 to leave himself 24 should he return. But 58 for Dan. Tops then, and he takes it. Wow, a 3-0 lead now by Dan Hans. So chance now for Hans to wrap it up.
And he's going to get 2 more match darts, a double 19.
60.
And more match darts he fails to convert. And so Tom Sykes comes back looking at 72 to take us the whole hog, the full 7 legs. 48 remaining. It's double 16 to take us all the way. But the spirited fight back could come to an end.
Finds it with his first dart and takes a 4-2 victory over Tom Sykes. That will hurt Tom. Not a great start for him today, but Dan would have been absolutely gutted if he'd have lost that match. It's 86.97 for Tom and 80.17 for Dan.
Richie car 156.
Because he's looking not to trip things up here on the 156. Double 18. Would have been for the first big one of the day.
Daniel car 75.
That was a good effort. 75. Hansen, 212 he hits. Takes out the 75.
Fifth leg, Richie to
draw level.
Game on.
There's been glimpses of some good stuff, but then there's been other points where there's been a few moments we've been below par, but the 180 hitting hasn't been for Daniel. That's his 3rd of the match.
$100.
Hold on. Hold on.
180.
Oh, and now then.
That is the 100th 180 of the week.
100.
But Danny Hansen's looking to do something that no player has ever done in this building before, and that's it. 2 9 darts in the same campaign. He went 18 yesterday after hitting the 9 on Monday, but he's unable to find the treble there. On for a potential 10 darter.
140, Daniel car 36.
What a brilliant leg this is. Can he use the dart? He does use the dart. Pins it with his 2nd.
53, Daniel car 70.
Chance now for Hansen to wrap it up.
To win this game, it's a dart at double top for 4-2 win. And to put himself right on the coattails of those at the top, a round of applause for Richie Hansen for what was a very strong end to that match from Danny Hansen. An 11 darter, 15 darter, average of 95 was a high quality contest. The scoring at times was exemplary. Full 180s for the mullet. He threatened the 9 again. He beat Richie Hansen by 4 legs to 2. Reduced the gap back down to 1 again.
$43. Glenn car 36.
Should takes to the hockey after sticking his sticker back on and finds the double 18 for the match. A 4-1 victory there for Graham Usher over Rowan Brewers. 83.84 average for Rowan Brewers and a 96.15.
Daniel car 121.
Doesn't have to chase the bullseye. Well, finds the triple 11, then gets a double 14, and that was hitting next to no time at all.
4th leg, Richie to throw first. Game on.
12 dart leg there for Dan.
Richie car 114.
Well, chance now then for Hansen to break here. 114. Treble 18's the target. Finds it. Tops then. And he finds that too. Oh, what a shot there by Richie Hansen. breaks the throw
Richie through first.
of Dan Hands and leads by three legs to 2. Throwing for the match now as well.
Dan your car 94.
A chance for Dan to level the match here. 90 left. I went for the ball to leave tops.
Richie car 41.
But not found, so match opportunity for Hansen as he looks at double 16. Double 8 then. And he finds it. It's right in the corner. Paul Hinks has to stretch his neck to have a look. And finally gets the win. A 4-2 victory there for Richie Hansen. 96.15 for Dan Hands. And he feels it. I think he's thinking of the record, you know.
Getting shown the third leg, Graham Usher.
Because it matters not. Usher's going to take it out in 14 darts, lead 2-1. And these two are very much at it again. The bookmakers were absolutely convinced Tom Sykes would win this group. He was laid on at 4-9. If you wanted to have a gamble on the gambler, he was 3-1. Well, that 3-1 looks very skinny now. 5th 180 of the max, 3rd for Usher. Make that the 6th 180 of the match. 3 apiece.
Oh my word, Henry, what's gone wrong with your voice?
I haven't got that optic yet. Hold on. Number 7. If this goes all the way, the 9-180 record could be under severe threat.
65.
So I had a persevere, couldn't find it, so Sykes is back for double 8 to bring it back to 3-2. Can he nestle away through? No, he can't. And consequently, Usher could win this absolute thriller of a contest by pinning double top, and that puts him 2 points clear at the top of the group. He gets the better of Tom Sykes by 4 lengths to 1, and now it is all in the hands of Graham Usher, this Group A. Another absorbing contest between the pair. 7 180s between them, and it's Usher that wins by 4 legs to 1. It's been these opportunities that he has been left with all day long. Is he going to finally find one of these big tub plus out? Double 8 doesn't go.
And your car 123.
What a great effort from Johan. But that's an even better effort. A 4-0 victory there by Danny Hansen. Magical outshot. Stats for the match. Danny Hansen 74.22. Rowan Brewers 68.77. A rare game where you don't see any maximums.
Unless Dan Hands has got another big finish. Another one of them. Leads double top to win it in some style. And there's another twist to the tail. Because Dan Hands, who beat Tom Sykes in Game 1, has beaten Graham Usher in Game 7. And now this group really is open for interpretation once and for all. It's a free-for-all at the top. But Dan Hands is causing issues to everybody in his wake. A 4-2 victory, 0-160 checkout. Whose average now has stepped just below the 105 mark. Could get the Game 1 of his best leg in the match. Doesn't have to chase the bullseye because Rowan isn't on a finish. So we'll probably look across for treble 10. That was exactly what he did. And when he returns, it's going to be double 16 to wrap it up. If he gets this within 2 darts, he's got a ton plus average. And a ton plus average it is. A great performance it is for Richie Hansen. 101.9 the average in the end. A couple of 15 darters started it off. It was rounded off with a 13 for Rowan Brower as well.
Well, it's exactly that. It is a fine line, and you know, sometimes it's best not to know too much because you seem it can put pressure on yourself, kind of thing. But you know, if you go out with the attitude that just saying, I need to win this 4-0, and then you put yourself safe. Double 16.
Gain on the first leg.
Double 16, Tom finds. Takes the first leg of the match.
Second leg, Danny to through first.
A 15 dart leg there by Tom.
Not to be.
It's a double 4.
Gain on the match, Tom Sykes.
But Tom Sykes takes the match by 4 legs to 1. He'll be relieved to get over the line in that one after losing his first 2 matches of today. 84.03 for Tom and 77.34 for Danny Hansen.
52 left. It's double 16 left. It's to 2-0.
40.
It's not there. And so Usher has an opportunity to equalise this matchup. It's double top for the gambler. It's double top that's there. And we have a double game at 1 apiece.
Yeah, he hasn't been missing that tops, has he, at all?
Third leg Graham to today. First. Game on.
Well, if he hits a 180 here, that's really put the pressure on.
Richie car 104.
Double 16 for a 104 outshot. Oh, yes.
Richie Hansen.
In 3 darts, 104. Check out.
First. Game on.
To lead the match by 3 legs to 1.
Had the 101 in the previous leg. Is he going to add the 143 to the collection?
111.
The width of a wire with double 16 says no.
36.
So close. So close. So now Hansen, double 18 for the match. And he finds it with his first start. Takes the victory. A 4-2 result for Hansen. Averages there, Graham Usher 89.02, Richie Hansen 83.76. 2 maximums for Usher.
140.
So 140 for Hans. Finds the first treble, finds the second, double 10 coming.
Games on the 4th leg, Dan
and he
Hans.
gets it. Another big outshot for Danny Hans.
5th leg,
Takes
Danny
out the
to 140.
140
Game on.
and levels the match up, 2 apiece.
Down the car 104.
Well, this has to go. Finds a treble 18.
72.
Just wires the
Daniel
double
Carr,
16
24.
for the match. So opportunity for now for Danny Hansen to take out double 12, which has favoured him this week for the match.
Double 6.
Danny
Danny Hansen with a look of relief returns to the top of the pile. Dan Hans with a little bit of frustration there because he knows that's possibly a game which passed him by. For the mullet, he's still in it, but he's going to have to rely on a lot of things going his way until the end of the day, and that'll include the game coming up next as Tom Sykes takes on Rowan Browers. He's going to need Rowan to provide an upset.
Yeah, Sykes well in control
59.
here.
Tom Car 32.
Double 16 for the match.
Games
For a
on the match,
4-0 victory. Them legs difference will come in handy. 4-0 to Tom Sykes over Rowan Brewers. 75.50 for Brewers and 89.73 for Tom Sykes.
His game against Tom Sykes to deny him a spot in Group B, but hang on a second, that is a record-breaking max, the 134th of the group, and that is an all-time record.
I think they've just realised. I think they heard you, Henry.
Tom Car 121.
Finds treble 17. Finds the bullseye for a 1-2-1 outshot. Brilliant shot there from Graham Usher. 4-2 victory over Danny Hansen. Danny Hansen an 83.57. Graham Usher 92.26. 3 180s between them. And of course we beat the record. 133 was the record. We have a 134. Go Coming up next, Tom Sykes, Richie Hansen.
In Tom Car 144.
144 then for Sykes. He's another one of them. Double 12. What a shot.
Gain shown the
A
third leg, Tom
144
Sykes.
check out by Tom Sykes.
Fourth leg, Richie to
That takes him into a 3-0 lead.
The angle is so awkward, and that's
score. Tom Car 40.
demonstrative as to why. And so Tom Sykes is going to get 3 darts in his hand to win the group. The Castleford Tiger roars and rules. It's Tom Sykes' Group A this week as he makes it through to a 6th consecutive Saturday night. One of the all-time great performers in this building is at it again and is looking to win again. He's looking for weekly title number 4. It would put him on a pedestal with some of the greatest who have ever played here. He has beaten Richie Hansen by 4 legs to 0, and he finished off with a stunning performance.
85, Rowan your car 52.
Does manage to leave himself a finish should he get the chance. Tops now though for
Gain
Brewers,
shown the
and he
fourth
takes
leg,
it out.
Rowan Brewers.
Levels the match at 2 apiece.
Fifth leg down to 3 first. Game on.
And he's bust it.
Just slips into the double 10. It's not a major disaster as Brewers back on 178. However, be looking to get the job done as soon as possible.
5, down to car 25.
Well, fatigue really setting in now with Brewers.
So double 12 again.
Game
And this time he fires home. It's a 4-3 win for Dan Hans. He gets over the line against Rowan Brewers. These two will be combatants once again in Group C. And it's a tap man telling Paul Hinks to get some tats. You go down the shop, you can go and get a nice tattoo. Anyway, that's the worst accent you'll ever hear in your life. Anyway. That's the tail of the tape.